What's going on, everyone? We are going to cover Toshi's chart today, and we're going to go over some smaller time frame price action. I'm going to be looking at the 4-hour time frame to kind of get down and dirty and see exactly, what's going on. First things first, guys, nothing has ever changed. The narrative still continues, but I do want to express this, right? So when you're on social media, you're on YouTube, you're on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, you see a lot of communities spreading their coins, I guess, or their tokens or their projects out there, right? Toshi is a very organic community, meaning you don't have KOLs that are out there actively paying and promoting people to, rally behind it and then influencing the masses by 100,000 plus accounts. We don't really have any big KOLs, which is ultimately good because they don't hold a lot of the market share of the particular project, so they can't really drag it down whenever they want to, whenever they feel like selling. But the point is, one thing that we can take away from that is we do need to continue to post. We need to continue to hashtag. You need to continue to spread the word. If you have to raid, other accounts in talk about the project, talk about it, right? Don't be bashful. That's how communities grow organically. Get active in the Reddit community, get active in the YouTube channels, get active on social media, whether that be Twitter or whatever your social media of your forte is. So let's get into the chart, okay? Currently trading at $157 million market cap. Now, if I go back to this pop that we had, right? This was a very good pop. We put in lows down here close to, 0.00029, 0.00028 in that area. And we had this aggressive rally, right? This aggressive rally that went all the way up from the twos all the way up here to 0.00051, okay? Very good rally. Now we've also pulled back and people are kind of wondering like, what the hell happened, right? Thought that was it. Well, the bigger picture is we did break the short-term downtrend, okay? So if you look at the short-term downtrend, right? We've broken it. Now we've pulled back. That's bullish, okay? That's bullish. We're not currently making new lows. Does Toshi see a new low? I don't know, guys. I mean, I would hope to say not. Anything can happen, definitely. But as of right now, today is March the 19th. It doesn't look like it's making a new low. So what I've done is I've thrown a Fibonacci up here, okay, a little bit of a retracement from this recent high that we put in here on March the 12th. From low to high, we've pulled back into our GP zone. Okay, if you don't know what the golden pocket is, it's a very crucial and common area that stocks, cryptos, assets, futures like to pull back to. Doesn't matter. On a candlestick chart, you typically see from high to low a lot of things pull back into their golden pocket as support if it's a pullback, or they are met with resistance if it's some type of bounce. Like let's say it was the other way where we were still trending down, and then we had a big flush out and then we've bounced. You would look for that bounce into the GP zone. If we just look at this most recent swing high to low, we pulled all the way into our GP. And if you look at where we're kind of getting troublesome spots, like right now, Bitcoin's kind of pushing, Ethereum's back over 2,000. There's some other meme coins that are kind of, up 5%, 10%. And Toshi's kind of struggling a little bit. Why? Well, Toshi had its pop, right? A lot of those other tokens did not have their little dead cat bounce pop. And one thing that I'm noticing with Toshi, when the market is really surging, Toshi's consolidating. When the market starts to consolidate and pull back, Toshi explodes. So either we are a tad late or we're a tad early all the time, which I would rather be early to the move and not late. So basically what I'm trying to say is it seems like the way price action is moving, Toshi gave this pop here days ago. Everything else right now is getting a little bit of a pop. Toshi right now is not exploding, okay? But when things start to pull back off today's pop, that's when Toshi's going to get its move. So Toshi's actually early to the party all the time. It's always early. I'd rather be early to the party than be late to the party and miss everything, right? So, hey, take it for what it's worth. But also the reason why we're getting a little bit of resistance met right here, if you look at this pullback off that recent pop, okay, we pulled back here once, we bounced, we consolidated, we pulled back here twice, and then we lost it. That's exactly where we're at now. Previous area of support is acting as new area of resistance. If we can get a candle to close, and this is a 4-hour candle, if we can get a 4-hour close over a 0038, we're going to start testing 4s, okay? And I think that once we break and close over 4s, at least for 2 consecutive 4-hour candles, that's going to be it, okay? You're going to start to see 4s turn into 4-3 very quickly, turn into 4-6, turn into 5-2, okay? And once we get above 5-2, then we'll have another video and we'll go over some future price targets. But right now, what we need to do is buckle down. We need to push the community. We have to absolutely keep dollar cost averaging in if you believe in the project and if you are going to dollar cost average in. Please, please, please do not be the guy who is dollar cost averaging way up here at the frickin' top, okay? Don't do that. Get in here, okay? You should have gotten in here. You should have gotten in here. You should have gotten in here. Like, get in on those pullbacks, right? Get in on these pullbacks, because what do you think that's coming next? A big pop. Do you want to buy here or do you want to buy here, right? So keep that in mind. Even if you're dollar cost averaging in $25 at a time, I don't really care. But I'm just saying, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but that's how I do it. I dollar cost average in here a little bit here. I did dollar cost average in a little bit here. And I've actually got my dollar cost average into the, was it 4s or 5s? I think it's 5. But my price is, I'm pretty okay and content with it. Actually, no, I'm in 4. 470 is what my average cost is now, which I'm completely happy with. But again, if we do get over this price and we get rejected here at the 50%, which you're going to run into a lot of resistance here, and it starts to pull back, then we're looking at a pullback, hold this area versus holding down here, versus holding down here, versus holding down here. So again, all you're really watching for right now, guys, and the reason why I'm making this video, these are some prices that you're going to watch, okay? We want to see Toshi close a 4-hour candle and build upon 00038. If we can build on 00038, our next price target is going to be 0004, okay? 00045, 00043, something like that. What it's going to take is a push of our organic and natural community. Okay, we are growing at a rapid rate. Guys, it's not declining. The project's not dead by any means. We have 550,000 holders. Okay, this number is continuing to go up. I think even in the last pullback, we only dropped a couple K. Like, this is nothing. We've been over the past month growing in holders. So when you're growing in holders, you're building the floor. And the more that we can build the floor, the less likelihood it is that we see new lows. So let's continue to build our floor here between 3.5 and 4.5. That way, any pullback that does happen, it only stays above 3.5 and 4.5 for the short-term future. My timeline still has not changed. I'm still expecting a pop on Toshi closer to all-time highs come to the middle of April into the middle of March. Again, but you want a dollar cost average in now. And the main reason, again, getting back to my point, the main thing is, guys, keep continuing to post on X. Keep continuing to like other people and other community members' posts. Get onto Reddit. Join the Reddit community. Again, you don't have to be on there talking to people all day, but make a couple posts a day, right? Talk about the community. Talk about your average price. Talk about your targets. Talk about the bullishness. Post memes. That's how meme coins grow. It's community based. Without community, you're not going to grow. So with that being said, make sure to smash the subscribe button. Make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to share the video on X. Do whatever you guys need to do, but I'll see all of you guys on the inside. I'm continuing to work for my bags. You guys got to continue to work for your bags. We're all going to do this together, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.